Hi, Christina here again. You've just chosen the point of view characters for every scene. Now we're going to use their goal to test the structure of these scenes. We're going to look at the structure of scene 2 in evolution, which also happens to be the inciting incident. To test the structure, we need the point of view goal. We'll go to the plot tab, and we need the entry hook, the exit hook, the scene middle, and the scene climax. If you aren't sure what a story element is, click the question mark beside it and get an editing tip. Let's look at each of these elements. The entry hook makes the reader want to read the scene by making the reader ask a question. So in this case, the first line of this scene is, I shut the refrigerator door for the 5th time. Food wouldn't solve my problems. So we've put this over here with the entry hook. Next, we'll look at the point of view character goal. Click the character tab. You can see here the point of view goal for Jazz Cooper is to figure out how to spend time. And all this is what the point of view character for the scene strives to do in this scene. Now we'll go back to the plot tab and we're going to look at the scene middle. To find the scene middle, drag the cursor to the middle of the scene. And the middle is right here. Without thinking, I bolted outside and ran toward the lake. And here we've put the scene middle. Jazz bolts outside to help a drowning dog. This is her changing from reacting to her husband's death to proactively helping a dog. Find the scene climax, we scroll down to the bottom. And here, Daisy is rescued and she rescues Jazz in return. After that, we're going to look at the exit hook, which is right at the bottom. The exit hook should cause the reader to ask more questions. And here we have, tired and cold, I opened the door and followed Daisy inside. An easy way to see the scene structure in Fictionary is to go to the story map. We'll click Visualize, and on the Visualize page, we'll click Story Map. The story map has a default set of story elements selected. We want to look at those related to scene structure, and to do that, we select Journey Step, and down here we choose Scene Structure. And you can see on the left here, we've got the scene name, the entry hook, the point of view goal, scene middle, scene climax, and entry hook. Everything we need to evaluate scene structure. So let's stick with scene 2. The entry hook, food wouldn't solve my problems. This is an attempt to get the reader to ask what problems. On the surface, it looks like a good entry hook, except the reader already knows Jazz's husband's died, so it's not really. Then we have the point of view goal, figure out how to spend time. This is okay as a sequel scene, but it's not really related to what happens in the scene. The scene middle shows a major change in the point of view goal. This is the moment Jazz decides to stop thinking about herself and go outside and help the dog. The climax addresses the turning point that occurs in the middle of the scene, but does not address the point of view goal. The exit hook, tired and weak, I opened the door and followed Daisy inside. Both Jazz and the dog are safe, so the scene is left with no question to ask. By using the combination of the Fictionary story elements, you can see the structure of the scene is okay for the inciting incident, but not as strong as it could be. Both the entry and exit hooks are weak. These issues need to be addressed to make sure this is a strong inciting incident. Now it's your turn. Pick a scene in your novel and evaluate it the same way I just did. If you do this for every scene, your story will be stronger.